Hello guys and gals. So I think we have a storm rolling in from the northern states over the weekend, so I'm not going to get much done. Plus I've run out of welding wire. Not welding wire, I've run out of welding gas for the MIG. So I don't want to undertake anything structural and run out halfway through. So I do have something else that I'm going to be working on over the weekend, which I will now show you. Okay, let's see if you can figure out what I'm going to be working on. That noise is coming from YouTube. Oh wow, that's nice. Anyway, getting distracted. Right, what is missing from the car? You have 5 seconds to figure this one out. Well, there's quite a few things missing from the car, but specifically from the front of the car. Okay, here's what I'm working on. I still have the original headlights for this car. They are in terrible shape. Terrible, terrible. But the most important part is the shell. If you can compare it to what I have been playing with, the size is quite different. I'll put these guys are noisy, but it's great. I think that was last year. Rat Rod Ruckus, yeah. Great video. Anyway, I'll do a little comparison with the size here. You can't really see unless it's bolted on. But the consensus seems to be that I should try and get these fixed up and put them on. So that's what I'm working on. Definitely a storm coming, so I'm going to shut the door down and get on with it. Right, let's see what mysteries lie beneath the awfulness. Oh, I need my big lampola. This big thing. Why would anyone ever think that body filler was a good remedy for a hole like that? It's just nonsense. That is the worst part, I guess. And it was obviously, it would have been sitting that way on the car. So that's the bottom, so all the water was just sitting there rotting away. But it's not really going to be that hard just to make a curved plate and tack it on. That's just lazy. Right, I'll take this bit out and get it done properly. What's the other side look like? It's even worse. That's just going to be a huge hole, let's face it. Let's find out. I'll get these off. Not that they're going to be any use. I mean, the chrome is completely gone. I need new lenses, and I need new bezels as well. Or even old bezels, but I need bezels. So here's what we're left with. It's not actually too bad. It's just that section at the bottom. So I will cut out that sort of shape. There's no point cutting a ziggy-zaggy line, just cut out a rectangle, weld it in place. Now when I took the other one apart, someone's already welded in a plate, so that's saving a bit of time. It's not even rusted yet, so although it does kind of look galvanized. Not sure what's going on there. You can see some history there. I guess they didn't have a welder, so they've used brass or bronze brazing to hold it in place. So I'm not going to touch that, I'll just clean it up. But instead of using body filler, because I'm just going for that look anyway, I will use JB Weld to fill in this whatever's underneath. It won't be pretty. Okay, I'll get that done and then we'll get on to the next step. I don't know what the next step is, but let's get this done. Right, these things are just terrible. Just terrible. I'd never intended to use these, and I may still not use these because they're just pretty much a quarter of these things are just rotted. And that one's total Swiss cheese. Yeah, not the best. Tell you what I'll do, I'll bolt them onto the car just to see if I even want this style of light, or if I'd be happy just with the small ones that I've got. And if I do like them, then you know what, I'll just wait and get new ones, because this is just wasting my time. They do kind of look like dragon eggs at this point, which is nice. Anyway, I'll bolt them on, see how they look. And then I'll probably move on to a different part of the project, because honestly this is just wasting time, I think. Let's see how they look. It's weird because when I first got this car I thought the headlights looked a bit big and goofy, but I kind of like them now. They don't look too big at all. Fairly proportioned for the size of the car. But as I say, that's no use. And I just feel if I try and patch these up, it'll just burn through all the metal that's there, so I'll just do something else. Let's have a look at the ride height while we're here, because I was a bit concerned the back was sitting too high. But I really don't think it is. Again, the driveway's on a slight slope up the way, so it'll be more like that, which I think is pretty damn perfect. Still got some weight to go in the back. It's got the glass to go, but that's more of a central thing. It's got the seats, a full tank of gas and luggage. But I mean, the engine's in and the transmission's in. There's not really any more weight going to be pushing the front down. So I do think that ride height is good. Okay, I need to think up something else to do. I know what we can do. Let's strip down that hood. I don't like having a pink hood, and try and get it the same colour as the grille. Let's try that. Right, for this undertaking I will be using a combination of this thing that I still can't remember the name of. Scratchy pad, good for metal, bad for paint. And wire wheel, bad for paint, bad for metal. We'll see. I'll go between them just for a bit of variation. Safety glasses, and these are actually kind of a half leather glove deal. And I'll try not to stab myself with that wire brush. It's got a tendency to impale itself in me. Right, let's get going. I'll do this in fast forward because it will take a while. Listen to some music while I play. I'm going to attack it now with some paint thinner, because all I'm doing at the moment is spreading any residual paint around. So I'll give this a shot. I'm not looking for perfection, remember. Thank God. I want to keep a bit of character. I just hate it when they leave these labels on, just getting away. I wish I'd started with this in the morning because it's getting late and I'm only going to be able to do one side. So once I clean this up, I'll let it dry and then I'll just spray some clear coat over it. I need to get it back in the car because it is going to rain tonight and tomorrow morning. This hood is in excellent condition, I have to say. So for like next year, if I decide to paint it all nice and pretty, I really won't have to do much to this. A very rough, a very light coat of filler primer and it'll be perfect. Right, just let that dry off for 5 minutes and then I'll just give it some clear coat. Sorry, if you're not French, that's what it is. So I'm not looking for showroom quality here, I just want to protect it against the rain for now. The great thing about this, you know, if it's not perfect, I can rub it down and do it again. That's Sky News that's on in the background, by the way.
Walked her mother into a waiting ambulance and she fell ill. For the last time, she saw her mother alive.
Oh, that's a depressing news channel I'm on. Where's my mouse? Ah. I think we need some hot rod goodness on the telly. Let's watch some Bad Hombre.
Alright everybody, I'm back in the garage. I'm excited, I want to get this thing together. I've been watching some other videos on YouTube on guys building hot rods and they're making some progress pretty quick. And I'm a little bit inspired. I got some time this evening, so I'm going to start digging in and start working on this thing. If you remember last episode where we left off, frame's completely stripped down, prepped, I'm ready to start welding. I'm going to start with my brake booster mount, and then I'll probably go to the rear suspension parts on the frame, and then I got to weld up on my axle after that. So, issue, I have just my little big welder.
Oh,
It's actually really good, the Hobart 140. It's really good. It's a good welder.
That'll do that. Let it. Why am I still shaking it when I'm finished with it? Habit, I guess. Right, I'll let that dry. throw it on the car, see how it looks. Right, I threw it on the car for now. Wow, it's so shiny it looks like it's not there. That's on the left side. The grille's holding up well, and that's just with the lacquer on it. So that's looking good. So if I can get the whole car looking like that, I'd be happy with that. I'm not too bothered about those lines. If they bug me, then I can grind it down a bit more. You see how it looks in the daylight. So I'll get the other side done tomorrow. Well, hopefully if it's not storming at me. I think that storm was a myth. I don't think we're getting a storm. We'll see. Coming together. So that was a strange mishmash of a video. No continuity whatsoever. But the most important thing is I got something done, albeit half a hood and quarter of a headlight. I don't know. The main thing is just to keep plugging away. That's the goal. Plug away, get it done. And hopefully by the time it's done, we'll actually be able to go somewhere with it. Fingers crossed. So, tomorrow I'll hopefully get the other side of that hood done, so that will be nice and shiny, and then decide what I'm doing next. Weather dependent. So thanks for dropping by. Please subscribe if you've not already, and hit the little bell icon to be notified of my next video. Who do I need to shout out to? Andy's getting on quite well up, he's even further up in Canada than me, I believe. I think they've still got snow, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. So, yeah, tune in tomorrow, thanks for dropping by. See ya!